I'm feeling bilingual because I'm in Nigeria, rocking the Cubans. My life is a highlight reel that I keep on looping. You can't just tell me you gotta prove it. Stealing, their first name is Lupin. I'm hitting harder than Ayuk, and they sending shots for some high, just juke it. Hitting my desk, I'm B.I.G., you know I can't forget that.
Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. To Carrion Richardson there on the tackle. Second down and 8. They'll go again with Swift, and he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Trayvon Merrick up to make the tackle. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Moore going in motion. On 3rd down, it's Williams. Oh, the first throw of the season is intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. Mevis, good on the extra point. And the Raiders have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Tyler Scott. A good return as he takes it across the 30. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
You know what they say about Murphy's Law, Mike? Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. He's had a pick 6 earlier in the game. Now he takes a sack. Fortunate for him, there's a lot of football to be played, but this has been a disastrous start.
3rd and long. Here's Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Moore.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's White to throw. Going up top. He's got it. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 82 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Scott now on the return. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback. But here we are, early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. It's a first down and a gain of 16.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Throwing right, it's taken in, and we'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he indeed picks up a Bears first down. It's a gain of 7 on 4th and 4.
There's nothing worse than having to settle for a field goal when you're in the red zone. So they roll the dice here, they leave the offense on the field, and boy, does it pay off. Great job by the quarterback extending this drive with his legs, and he sets up 1st and goal.
Here's a designed run. And he will take it in himself. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Bears. The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2. That's out quickly and complete. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass, unmask the defense, and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Receiver in motion, going right. Finds room inside the 40. And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, Vegas. Extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Raiders are able to extend their 1st quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Scott now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merritt.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Owned back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. Mevis good on the extra point. And the Raiders are able to extend the lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Scott now on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Raiders with the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Short pass taken in by the tight end.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Now he'll run.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that 1st down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Moore going in motion. Throwing is Williams. Quick throw taken in. The Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. And he will do it himself. He's in. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Chicago. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the Bears are able to cut into the deficit. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. A big play there for the Raiders. 35 yards. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw. White. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And the Bears are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save him some points.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. He's going to get him a 1st down. The tackle made up around the 20-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
His throw, a good one. It's caught, and it works to perfection. A double pass leading to a run into the end zone for a touchdown. Moody's extra point is good, and the Bears are back within 6. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Here's Ladd McConkey to return. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is White. Look wide. Get this one complete. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half. And just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Here's White. Now he'll air one out. That's caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Up the middle they go. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. got a yard, but it will set up third down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Talk things over before third down. To throw is White. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. No issues there. This one is good. And the Raiders going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. This taken around the 11. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Off play action. Here's Williams. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Williams to the air once more. We're trying to set up the screen here to Swift. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball, as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. So we've reached halftime here on NFL Kickoff Weekend as we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. Inside the 35. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. Moore going in motion. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They have a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Udi's kick is good. And the Bears will cut into that lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
On the return is McConkey. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll begin here on the ground. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1. Third down, 3 to go. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. The Raiders send their punt team out. This brought in out past the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
A 19-yard pickup there. Good for a Bears 1st down.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. To the right side here, pass is caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. And he's going to have the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 29. But it's a new set of downs. 1st down picked up. From the shotgun, it's Williams. There's that man again. Another catch. They face 2nd down and 7. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Roll Otunze. Touchdown, Bears. On is Moody to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bears are back within 6. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return is McConkey. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Here's White to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his 2nd touchdown here in week 1. A try here for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Raiders will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll grab it at the 12. A good return as he takes it across the 30. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a 1st down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
and he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
A play fake. Now Williams. And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. On third down, it's Williams. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for two reasons. One, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. Two, teams' willingness to go for it on fourth down is at an all-time high.
And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. The pressure all over him. He goes down again. Brings up third down. We are through three quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up fourth down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown. And instead, the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out. We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
White from the pistol. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And they will finally get him out of bounds, but not until he's near the 45-yard line. Here's first and 10. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line. Here's a second and 12. Throwing is White. Now he'll run it. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up. There's nowhere to go with the ball. And next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
And he finds some space, tackling after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now White. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Las Vegas. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his 2nd touchdown here in week 1. Now, the extra point. His kick is good. And the Raiders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Scott now on the return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Williams. He's going to air this one out. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now Williams. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. DeAndre Swift, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing again, Williams. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They'll go play action here with Williams. And he will score again. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Chicago. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2. They'll try to run with Swift. So the decision to go for 2 pays off. He's in, and we have a 12-point game. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
A little surprising here, Mike. They continue to throw the ball with this type of lead here in the fourth quarter, but with the day they've had, I don't know if I could really blame them. I mean, with the amount of man coverage that they're seeing, right now, the quarterback's just saying, what's my best matchup? Who do I love to gain separation? And just throw them the ball, and for the most part of the game, it's continued to work.
Sending a receiver right. They run on the jet sweep. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Vegas. It's a debut for the ages, paying immediate dividends. 3 touchdowns in the season opener. And this impressive Week 1 performance continues as they add yet another touchdown.
I just can't stress how impressive this performance has been today, Mike. I mean, not only on Week 1 to find yourself on the road, but to really dominate and have the efficiency early in the season offensively. And you can tell they were prepared coming into the start of this season, and boy, have they showed it.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Williams. That is caught downfield by Odunze. That pass play good for 22. 1st down, Chicago.
That's good for a Chicago Bears. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Williams. He'll get rid of it and complete it. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a 1st down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
He'll swing this out to Swift.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
To throw it again, it's Williams. And this throw batted away and incomplete.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. Williams to throw on 2nd down. That complete to Swift. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
That's good for a Chicago Bears.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. First and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection. I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a